video is for my junior level students, and I'm going to briefly go over the activities we're doing this week, what your responsibilities are, what's going to be due this coming Monday, and especially for my period 1 and 2 students, because those students on Wednesday I'm going to be absent. This will cover basically everything that I want you to focus on, even if I'm not there to help you. So this should be a brief overview, and I'll try to keep it brief this time. I know these videos can run kind of long, so I'll be quick about it. I'll be quick. So jumping onto our Canvas homepage, okay, if you go to modules, you'll see that this week we're continuing on through our module. We're going to be starting lesson 3 of module 6, and you'll see that there are some brand new lessons open here. So if you click this first one, okay, this gives you a brief overview as to what the lesson is going to entail. Our main essential question asks, how can text be synthesized within a claim evidence reasoning paragraph to support a claim about a theme? And so remember, when I'm asking you to synthesize a text, I'm asking you to read deeply. I'm asking you to read between the lines and try to make sense of recurring patterns. Try to make sense of different relationships. Try to make sense of the relationships between different themes, that kind of thing. And so, you know, I'm really asking you to read, but on hyperdrive here. And so by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to analyze how a theme and a central idea unfolds over the course of a text. You'll be able to make strong claims and support them with evidence. Not just any evidence, though, the best evidence. You'll be able to back that up with reasoning that explains a connection between the claim and the evidence. And yeah, you'll be able to do this across multiple sources, multiple texts. So if you go into the first page of this lesson, you'll see there's a quick discussion. Now, this isn't a graded discussion, but this is still an opportunity to share our ideas and our thinking. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys get involved with this, because what we've been doing throughout this whole unit is we've been reshaping our definition of the American dream. And this week, I want you to consider the role that diversity plays in the American dream. And so that's what the prompt asks. How much of a part, if at all, is diversity in the American dream? Consider diversity of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation. Okay, think about, you know, because people are diversity with, you know, how well they can use their bodies, whether they're able-bodied or they're not. Think about neurodiversity. Okay, there are a lot of people that, you know, suffer with depression or anxiety or mood disorders or autism. You know, consider that as part of aspects when you answer this prompt. And so you'll respond to the prompt, and then you'll respond to 2 others. All right, now this presentation right here, I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it does go over writing a CER paragraph, which we've covered extensively this year. But it primarily focuses on theme and synthesis. And, you know, if you're still confused, if you're still struggling with this, this is more of a review. You can come back and you can flip through these slides, and hopefully they'll help you out if you need that extra help. But I'm just going to show you what I expect of you right here. So this first activity, this is going to be an activity that we do together as a class, and we're going to read these 2 poems by Langston Hughes, which was a very influential poet during this time called the Harlem Renaissance in the 1920s. Okay, and that's a picture of him right there. And so I'll go ahead and open this up. And so what we're going to do is, as a class, we're going to read both of his poems, I Too, and his second poem, Let America Be America Again. And this is going to be a review for us, because last week we practiced using a Say Mean Matter chart, only we applied it to photography, you know, stories that we see in photojournalism. But this week what we're going to do is we're going to find a common theme, a common claim, something that we can argue for or against in the poem. And you're going to make your claim in this first box just like what we did last week. Only this time you're not looking for evidence in a picture, you're looking for evidence in a poem. So you'll read the poem and you'll find 2 quotes, okay, 2 pieces of evidence that support the claim that you're making up here at the top. Okay, in the next box, you're going to explain the quote in your own words. You're going to paraphrase the quote. In the box that follows, you're going to explain to me what your quote means. Okay, why is it important to those people involved? Why is it related to the topic that you're covering in the theme? And then you're going to go deeper into it and tell me why it matters. Why does this quote, why does this evidence matter for your claim? How does it support it? How does it strengthen it? You're going to put that in this box right here. And then you're going to do it again. You're going to find a second piece of evidence from the same poem, and you're going to paraphrase it, tell me what it means, and tell me why it matters. Okay, and then you'll do it one more time for the poem down here. And when we get together on towards the end of the week, so whether I have you for Thursday or Friday, one of those 2 days, together as a class, what we're going to do is we're going to apply what we learned. We're going to use that evidence. We're going to use our claims. And we're going to create a CER-ER paragraph using our training wheels here, using our CER-ER template, which we've used already before quite a bit. All right, so this shouldn't be new to you guys. But we'll be able to do that together as a class, because in the next assignment, you're going to be on your own. Now for this, you have to work individually. Okay, I have a short excerpt here titled Growing Up in America by Kisaya Noda. And you're going to read his experience as Japanese in America. And you're going to read this short story. You're going to read this little bit of nonfiction. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fill out a say, mean, matter chart. However, I want to see you connect with other texts too. So you're not just going to read this bit of nonfiction, but you're also going to go back to those 2 poems that I just talked about by Langston Hughes in activity 6.3.3. You're going to pick one of the poems, and you're going to complete another say, mean, matter chart. Excuse me. Something stuck in my throat. You're going to use the say, mean, matter chart again, but you'll get to pick one of those 2 poems that we talked about, and you're going to reshape your claim. The claim that you used in the last activity should be a little different in this activity, because the claims need to match. You need to be able to make the same claim about both of these texts, even though they're very different from each other. You need to find what they have in common and take that theme and use that as your main claim. And so just like before, you'll fill out the say, mean, matter chart, and then you'll do the CER-ER paragraph. Okay? So this does seem like a lot of work, and it really is. I'm asking you guys to do some real, linguistic gymnastics here. I'm asking you guys to do some incredible writing where you understand complex ideas and you support them. And that's really tough to do. So if at all you guys need any extra help, if you're feeling overwhelmed, okay, you can reach out to me, and I'll check your writing. I'll give you some feedback. I'll help you out. And you know what? If you don't get it the first time, that's okay. Okay, you can always try again. You can always revise. You can always do better later. Okay. So the last thing that, oops, wrong button. Yeah, that's my makeup kit that I have on my desk here. It's a little embarrassing. Oops. Am I gonna edit that out? No. Anyways, I have my makeup kit in my office right now because our bathroom light, there's something wrong with the electricity in there. My husband tried fixing it as best as he can, but he couldn't. So since I've left my office for work, it's kind of turned into my second bathroom. It's a little embarrassing. But anyways, on the next page here, there we go. That's the button I wanted. There's one last discussion that I want you to participate in. And I just want you to reflect here, okay? I want you to answer the prompt. After completing this lesson, reconsider how is diversity connected to the American dream. Include at least one idea from the text that you read in this lesson in your response. So what you're going to do is you're going to call back on the first discussion that you participated in and consider how your definition is changing. So what you'll do is you'll respond to the discussion, respond to one other classmate, and you should be good to go. So I tried keeping it brief. I think I did a good job. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if at all you have any questions, you know the proper channels to reach me through. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.